I'm going to be covering the Final Dispatch comic issue number 4 titled The Death of Mecha Man. It begins with Robert's father, Robbie, working on some repairs for his Mecha Man suit when suddenly someone else comes into the room asking about if he cancelled the vote. It's Elliot Connors or Shroud, and he's pissed that Robbie once again won't even give him an opportunity to join the Brave Brigade, even claiming that he promised it would be today. This has been a long time coming, as we have seen from the previous comic where Elliot has been begging for a vote for a while, but Robbie is basically just stringing him along while they get the augments they need from him, including the astral pulse. At that point, Elliot only had a single visible augment, but in the present, he's starting to look more machine than man. Robbie mocks him for taking his word, and Elliot challenges him to a fight. He's exhausted every other option at this point, and after 5 failed attempts to garner a vote, he wants his official spot on the Brave Brigade, one way or the other. And along with that, Elliot wants his astral pulse back, which was actually the first augment he built for anyone on the Brave Brigade. He presses a button on one of his augments that gives him some kind of power boost, injecting something into his bloodstream that literally makes him 10 times buffer, as he tells Robbie to get in the suit. But Robbie isn't impressed and continues to mock Elliot, claiming he doesn't need a suit to take on a nerd strapped to his little toys. So when Elliot once again tells him to get in his fucking suit, he takes the towel he wiped his hands down with and throws it in his face, then proceeds to beat him over and over with his bare hands, dodging every strike and breaking him bit by bit. He lifts the shroud off Elliot's broken face, who literally has an augmented eye hanging out, ready to deliver the final blow, but Chase arrives just in time to stop Robbie from making contact as he pulls Eli away. Even Chase is wondering what the hell happened to end up like this. Later, Robbie explains that Eli wanted a fight, so he gave it to him, but Chase says he went way too far. Robbie disagrees, saying that the villains aren't going to pull their punches, so why should he? He knew Chase had it in him to be a hero the day they met, but for Eli he isn't so sure. Robbie does say though that if Eli comes crawling back after that beating, he may just have a real hero on his hands. Chase goes to see if Eli is awake yet, but when the elevator door opens, he's there holding a revolver. Still wearing the shroud, Eli points the gun at Robbie and pulls the trigger, sending Chase running. He uses his powers to sprint faster and faster until he catches up and then places his hand in front of the bullet to push Robbie out of its trajectory. But to be honest, I'm not sure what happened here because it looked like Chase was fast enough, but Robbie still ends up getting hit. And the coward Elliot is already gone as Chase vows to get revenge. He places Robbie on the ground and looks for anyone to help, but it's too late. Robbie, also known as Astral, is the second Mecha Man to pass, killed by Elliot Connors.